All right, so let's see how well is IGN doing. Oh, look at that. 20,000K. Don't worry. There will be more dislikes coming your way. 20K is just the beginning. That was just yesterday. Don't worry. You will see by the Friday, when this game's being released, and then on Saturday, next Saturday, you'll see how much that dislike's gonna pile up to. Once people finally get their hands onto this game, once they finally start playing it, they're gonna see how much this Australian geezer here. Nothing against Australia, but this guy's a geezer. He just happened to be Australian geezer. Uh, that's saying all kinds of nonsense, damaged goods. First, he says you're just walking. You're walking. It's boring. You're just walking, and then he tells you can build the roads. Hey, you can build the roads. You can have the vehicles. You can have the motorcycle. You can drive a truck. You can drive a gliding vehicle. And I'm going to show it to you right here. But he totally contradicted himself. He totally missed out on that somehow. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything, right? That doesn't. The fact that you can build roads doesn't mean anything. The fact that you can drive vehicles doesn't mean anything. The fact that you can have a motorcycle doesn't mean anything. The fact that you can have building ladders to climb up to the mountain quicker and faster doesn't mean anything. The fact that there are side missions that you can take on doesn't mean anything. There's other enemies that you can fight. There's other side missions that you can take on and learn about these characters, hidden gems, hidden, Easter eggs. That doesn't mean anything, right? He totally forgot about that. He's only focused on you walking with this walking baby. That's his claim. But let's look at this. Let's listen to him. Listen to this. Hold on. There.
Full of crafting crystals and the onerous task of picking up any of the cargo you had been carrying. It feels like being declared the winner of a food fight, only to find out that your prize is a mop and bucket. Roughly 10 hours in, things do pick up, as Death Stranding settles into its most consistently enjoyable rhythm. In relatively quick succession, you're given tools to build roads, to flatten out predetermined stretches of the landscape, and a couple of vehicles to drive on them. These certainly help to minimize the struggle of ferrying cargo from point A to point B, which of course is still what you're doing for most of the time. It's also...
So what's the problem? What's the problem then? Okay, if you have vehicles, so yeah, you cannot get the vehicles right away. You're just starting the game. You need to get those vehicles. It's a part of the reward of the game as you go play through it. You start from the beginning and then you work your way, collecting all these elements, unlocking the new things. That's the gameplay. That's the challenge for you to unlock other things, for you to create other things, for you to build roads, for you to have trucks, for you to have vehicles. Okay, you expect Kojima to give you everything on a silver platter? Is that what you want? You want him to give you everything? But no, let's just not mention that. That's totally being biased, okay? This guy, he just said it. He just said it. There's vehicles, there's roads, but it takes 10 hours to get there. Maybe because you're not good at this game. Maybe because you're not good at this game. Maybe because you play too much of the Fortnite. You play too much of the Fortnite. Maybe that's the problem with you, all right? You're not familiar with what Hideo Kojima is trying to bring here. I am familiar with what Hideo Kojima is trying to bring here. And I will be the only true YouTuber who's going to show you exactly what this game is really all about. Not these biased idiots out there, okay? So, apparently you're just walking. It's a walking simulator. So you are lying, basically, dude. You are misinforming people. This is why you're going to get a lot of trash, a lot of hate coming your way on this video, because you're misinforming people. And that's not cool. And that's also a bad practice from IGN. Informative garbage news, IGN. Okay, this is not a good thing. To misinform the gamers, to have everyone believe that this game is just a walking simulator, when in fact it's not a walking simulator. Let's go back to what we just witnessed here. Let's just go back to what we witnessed here. and let's put it on a slow motion. I want this to go in a slow motion. I want this to go in a slow motion. Hold on. Slow motion, yes. And then I'm gonna kill the audio here. Here we go.
Roughly 10 hours in, things do pick up as Death Stranding settles
Look,
into its most consistent
there's vehicles.
rhythm. In real
No, we gotta slow him down some more. Hold on. I think this review will sound better if I slow him down like this.
relatively quick succession, you're given tools to build roads, to flatten out predetermined stretches of the landscape, and a couple of vehicles to drive on. These certainly help.
Now let's look at this. I want this to be the main photo of this video. He's saying there's no vehicles. It's a walking simulator. You are saying this game is just a walking simulator, right? These vehicles, and even he said it, these vehicles can help you go from point A to point B. Okay? So you already lied to people. You already lied to people by telling them that you don't have any vehicles. When you, in fact, you do. You do. There's your vehicles. So how can it be a walking simulator? Now, you were pissed off that you couldn't get the vehicles right away. That's your argument, and that's why you're giving it a bad score. You're giving it a bad score because you couldn't get the vehicles in the first 10 hours. Maybe because there's a story to be unfolded. Maybe it's because you're not good at this game. Maybe that's why. Maybe because you're biased. Maybe because you like Fortnite. Maybe because you like Skyrim. Maybe because you like Fallout. But you don't like this type of a game. And automatically you're going to give this game a bad score because you don't like this. That you have to spend 10 hours to unlock the vehicles. I like that. That's a challenge. I don't want games to make it easy for me. I like challenge. That's what gives it a replay value. That's what gives it a great challenge, is that you go out there and you challenge yourself. And then you get the reward. Then you get the materials. Then you can unlock the vehicles. And you got 3 different types of vehicles. You got this one. You got the motorcycle. And you got that gliding scooter. I like to call it gliding scooter, which he has even shown here. It's right here. We'll go back to it. Where's the gliding scooter? Oh, there it is. There's the gliding scooter.
Pick up as Death.
There it is. There's the gliding scooter. But apparently, according to him, this game is walking simulator. Walking simulator, apparently. I mean, I don't know. And look at this. 20,000 dislikes already. And it's going to be even more. There's going to be even more. Mark my words. This is just the beginning. This is the reason why IGN has no credibility. By the way, what's going on with my green screen? What the hell's going on? I got to fix my green screen. Hold on. Guys, it'll be just a few seconds. I got to fix this, man. This just happened. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, here we go. That's better. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Look, guys, all I want to say is this. Yes, this game is divided. You can see, looking at the ratings, looking at the likes and dislike ratio, you can tell that this game is divisive. It's divisive because you have the millennials, this new generation millennials, on one side, not understanding what this game is all about. And they will never understand it because they were born with the tablets and laptops, okay, and cell phones. They have no clue what Hideo Kojima is all about. Hideo Kojima is an old geezer just like me. He's been making video games before you millennials even existed in your daddy's nutsack, okay? So he's been making games for a long, long, long time. And you're the same millennials gamers who play Fortnite who don't even understand Metal Gear. You don't even understand the message of the Metal Gear. You don't even understand nothing about the Metal Gear franchise. I could be your professor. on the Metal Gear. Okay, I could be a professor to you on the Metal Gear universe. All right, so that's the one thing. So those are the millennials who play Fortnite and Minecraft, and you got a lot of them out there. You got a lot of them out there playing Minecraft and Fortnite. So that's the one side of it. The other side, it's my generation. My generation who understands what Hideo Kojima is trying to bring here, who believes in Hideo Kojima, and like these types of games. Granted, it's not for everyone. The Outer Worlds is not for everyone. Gears of War, it's not for everyone. But why is Gears 5 getting such a high score? Why? What's so special about the Gears? It's the same old Gears, just has a number 5 number on it. It's the same shit. Okay, so story is a little bit different. It continues, but it's the same shit. It's the same crap. But you're going to give that game a high score. What's so special about the Outer Worlds? The graphics are really bad. They're not that good. Granted, it feels like a Fallout, mixture of Fallout and Mass Effect, but still. Does it deserve 8? No. Does it deserve 9? No. I would say solid 7. I'm being fair. The Outer Worlds deserves solid 7. Okay, and I like it, and I'm giving it a solid 7. That's a good score. Okay. So if IGN, if you want to be fair, then you should rate these games fairly. Why are you giving Call of Duty 8? Why are you giving all these other games 8? Why can't you give Call of Duty 4? Actually, Call of Duty should get 5.3. That's me being fair. Just for the camping. And a short campaign and a camping. Everybody's camping, and it's the terrible maps, horrible maps. Everybody's camping on it. Why isn't Call of Duty getting 5.3? So let's be fair here. I'm sorry, but this guy you hired, this guy Tristian Ogivli, Tristian Ogivli, I don't know. Ogilvy or Givli. How'd you even hire this guy? How the hell did you even hire this guy with this kind of a last name, dude? I'm sorry, dude. Change your last name. Ogivli. My name is Tristian Ogivli, mate. And I'm gonna review this game, mate. Come on, dude. IGN, are you really that desperate? It sounds to me like you're really that desperate, IGN. You're so desperate. And you're so hungry for views. Everybody in your company overseas gave this game a high score. What did you do? No, let's give it a low score because you here in the United States, you're failing. You got the lawsuit to your yayo with all the sexual harassments and shit from your previous employees. So you need the views. So you need some content. You need something. And guess what, IGN? What are you going to do? Well, this is exactly what you're going to do. What's the best video to make that everybody's anticipating? What's the best video game that everybody's anticipating? Well, guess what? Death Stranding is that one game that everybody's anticipating, so let's give it a low score. Because we need the views. We need to make... We already got 500,000. We already got 500,000 in 2 days. We need 1 million. We need to make 10 million views by the end of this week. We need the money. We cannot talk bad about the Activision because the Activision is sponsoring us, so they're giving us money. We cannot talk bad about Nintendo because Nintendo is sponsoring us. And we can't say nothing bad about Phil Spencer or Microsoft or Xbox because they're in Seattle. They're just above us. We're in the same West Coast, and they will support us. Microsoft will support us. They will give us money, so we cannot say nothing bad about Microsoft. All right, so you are exposing yourself. And I get it. You have your goons. You have your idiots of millennials who follow you to watch the video. I get that. You have your audience. But you also have another audience who despise the shit that you do, IGN. And I'm just here to expose that for you. I'm here to hand it to you in a silver platter. Okay? Look into it. If people really want to know more about IGN, just look into it. And look into all the lawsuits that they have. All the crap that's been going on with this company. Look into it if you truly want to know what's going on with IGN. Okay? And if you want IGN to be your credible source, IGN, you're not credible. You're exactly what I said you are. You're informative garbage news. You have failed long time ago. Everybody knows that. Your ex-employees know it. I cannot say who they are, but they all told me. They worked for you. They all told me that you're just unbelievable environment to work in. It's like a dictatorship environment. It's what it is. And I'm not going to say who they are, but they told me. And you all should definitely look into the IGN and all their crap that they've been doing and just how terrible this company is. Do you really think Kojima gives a shit? Let me end this video by saying this. Do you really think Kojima gives a damn about your review? This game's gonna sell out gazillions of copies. Mark my word. Let me be the first guy to say it right here, right now, in front of everybody. Mark my words. What's today's date? November 2nd. November 2nd, 2019. This game will sell out like crazy. Now, because you gave it a bad score, it's only going to intensify the sales of this game. Now, everybody will want to play it. What you just did here, you intensify the sales of this game. Now, a lot of people are going to be buying this. This game is going to be selling out like crazy. It'll be a top seller in Europe, top seller in the United States, top seller in Japan, top seller in Asia. This game is going to sell like crazy. It's like Paul Heyman says, this is not a spoiler. I mean, I'm sorry. This is not a spoiler. This is actually a guarantee. I'm not even spoiling. I mean, I know he says it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. I'm saying this is not a spoiler. This is a guarantee. I guarantee you, IGN, that this game will sell gazillions of copies. Mark my words. I hope you guys come back to this video on Friday. No, come back to this video on, let's see, 8th, 9th, 10th, Monday. Monday, November 11th, which is the Marines Day, U.S. Marines Day. God bless the Marines and our soldiers. It's the Marines' birthday, U.S. Marines' birthday. On November 11th, come back to me on November 11th, and you will see statistics how much or how many copies this game has sold. You're going to be blown away by the amount of copies that this game has sold. Okay, and everybody's going to be making videos regardless of the bad score that the IGN gave. This game has sold out more copies than Red Dead Redemption or something like that. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Come November 11th. Come back November 11th and check this video. And I'm doing this for the record so everybody can see that I was right. Okay, and that shows you just how intelligent I am in comparison to these other millennials idiots out there. They're floating around, okay, in our society. Well, there you have it. You want some truth and honesty again? Well, there you go. Round 2, truth and honesty. And keep an eye on this dislike. I know the IGN doesn't care about the dislike. They just care about the views. But keep watching on the dislike ratio. It's going to get worse. It's going to get more worse. Okay, all right, guys. I'll catch you later on Call of Duty. All right, I just felt like mentioning this. And sorry about my green screen. You know, I know what's going on. Must be IGN. All right, have a good one, though. Take care.